Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Belgium Grand Prix, where there is just simply all to play for. Just to go through the list then of drivers, we've got HOR Chad, we got Shushly87, Roscoe with a Honduras flag I think, Jelly420 Hayes, Saint, Serge, Satan, Punch You in the Head, Banksy, Granty Boy, Darren, Chris, Jensen, and Liam Edwards 1. We are both your commentators today. Jensen, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing absolutely brilliantly. How are you doing?
I'm doing, you doing, who knows who we're doing, but what we do know is that the Belgium Grand Prix is only matters away.
So I think we're ready.
Keeps kind of, but there we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to qualifying one, the first qualifying session of the Belgium Grand Prix. And looking like it, it is a sunny qualifying session as it looks so far. Now we have Ston, we can see Ston's pit lane moving, and a Toro Rosso. Is that the Toro Rosso of Mike Messi is the first man out on track?
That Mercedes just flew out.
Yeah, Ston. He's been having some brilliant races, as we've seen at Britain with Annihilator. It was very close between them both, and contact forced Ston into the barrier with front wing damage that really effectively lost him quite a few points.
Mike Messi rearing his tyres, rearing up the Toro Rosso. Needs to get these few points, I would say, for the championship of personal standings.
He's on 38 points, I'm pretty sure you said. Okay, so he got driver of the day in Silverstone, and 18 points for second place, and also he got the second place in Hungary.
Here we go, Mike
and
Messi
he's setting up his lap. It might have been a bit too wide going through the bus stop chicane.
I think that's fine. He's going down. Here we go. Mike Messi, DRS open, comes around to the first corner, hits a bit of the grass, so he's going to lose a bit of time there. Now he's on the descent, takes it fairly well, sticks the apex pretty good there. DRS is now. Oh, he's gone way on the grass.
I would say a 31. At the moment, Mike Messi is going around the final corner. Let's see.
He's going down the straight. Mike Messi. Oh, he's just warming up his tyres. He's saying that's a crap lap and doing a 143.
A 143.4?
Is he going to do?
143.7 is not actually that bad. I don't think.
That's really bad. And I don't know if he went on for. Is he going for a second lap? I think he's warming up the tyres. I'm not really sure.
I don't know why says the wrong set of times. But Chinny's just put a 142.6. No, 9.
I was on board with him earlier. Oh. He looked good. He looked good.
But here he comes through Blanche one. He's coming into the bus stop chicane. He has to time this perfectly. Light touch the apex. Going through the final corner. Not too much oversteer.
Is Stoney gonna do it?
And say 143.1.
Wow, so maybe Serge hasn't got an easy ride today. Good drivers at Eau Rouge. Obviously Serge, I think he's only done one lap, so going up from 1 to 18. Chinny in first, second is Jelly, third is Estron, fourth is Shushly, fifth is Serge, sixth is Mike Messi, seventh is Jeffrey, eighth is Green Finger, oh, eighth is eighth. Punch in the Head is 9th, Conti Boy is 10th, Granty Boy 93 is 11th, Banksy is 12th, Darren Jones 2015 is 13th, Chris Allen, who I thought his first name, but it's actually Chris Allen, is now 15th, so someone's changed around. Roscoe is 16th, HOR Chaddy is 17th, and Saint may make a time.
Just be aware, Pedro has put in a faster lap and he is now up to P13, and he's backed off, and that was his final flying lap of the session. It's starting to rain now, and the intermediates come into play in this next session. But if it rains very lightly, and it allows us time for the slip tyres, whoever can get out
let's
there
go
first.
Down Q1, be quiet please while I do the order. First Chris, second Chinny, so I put Chris's favour actually. Second Chinny, Jelly third, Ston fourth, Shushly fifth, Serge sixth, you won't be happy with that. but I'm sure he'll improve. Mike 7th, Jeffrey 8th, Roscoe 9th, cracking lap lad. Bring on the Scottish Haggis. Green Fingers 08 10th, Punchyhead 11th, Conti Boy 12th, Granty Boy 13th, Banksy 14th, Pedro 15th. Out of the race is Darren 16th, and I can't remember the other two, but they're irrelevant because they're not through to the next round.
Now Q2, this is going to be very, very difficult to tell, but many people are already going out with 5 drivers. You can easily see they're all coming out. There's 6 drivers, they're all going out on the slick tyres. They're all going to try and get their laps in quick. Meanwhile, the Williams of Pedro going out on his lap.
Oh, they're all going straight out.
This is going to be really, really interesting. Everyone's going through the final corner. They're all bunched up. This is going to be weird. And Pedro spun.
This is going to be tempting.
Pedro spun out the bus stop chicane onto the pit straight, and he's going to have to wait. There's been an incident through sector 2. And it's Green Fingers who spun out with a Haas of Sergio. The first man that's going to cross the line. It's going to set a 157.2 on his tyres. Roscoe, second with a 56.3. Brilliant lap from him.
That was probably a good lap from him. And
this might, he might have capitalised. Jelly, meanwhile, 155.3. This is going to be really, really good. Slee, next man to cross the line.
I said this earlier, if Serge can finish comfortably, I think 5th first.
Oh, Slee getting a bit throttle happy, coming out in final corner.
Yeah, I think if you're doing 155, 56, you're safe for Q3.
You should be safe, especially as it's still raining.
I think 158, 159 is the defining point.
And there is the house of, it looks like Grindy Boy letting through Chris P15, but he will jump quite high, I'd say, into possibly P6. Pedro, I think, has got himself safe. Meanwhile, Chris is just putting a 155.8, and he's actually got to P2 on the intermediate tyres.
We're seeing pure strong drivers here. Or would you?
Nah. Ston is, I think he is on his lap. Yes, he is. He's actually not on a bad lap at all. He's going to come across the line. It's going to be a 155.4. He's going even quicker than Chris.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Second on a 1.55.484. Take up Elson.
Mike thinks he's safe.
He's now into 10th. God,
oh
Jesus,
God, this is going to be really.
Surge in 6th, 5th, Mike. Oh,
depends.
Who's that gone?
The rain has stopped. The rain has actually stopped. That's the thing.
Thank God, Ston.
I think the track. You haven't considered Green Fingers though. He's actually up by 1.6 seconds. He's up by 1.6 seconds on this lap time.
Okay, well let's see if Green Fingers does better then, shall we? Here comes the Ferrari down the straight. Is he going to?
Is he going to do it? Yes, he is.
And the McLaren, that's probably enough.
It's going to be hard to tell. I think he can do better. Yeah, possibly.
Probably better than 208, I'd imagine.
Well, he's going to beat Pedro at least.
Oh yes, he's through. Yeah,
and he's just got it.
He's P10. Oh, poor old Pedro, gutted. Okay, so yeah, you can see the lineup pretty well there. Jelly on 155. Stone second, Crusading third. It's going to be a cracking race at the top there. Top man Surge. Got a good lead in the championship, not so good at qualifying so far. 7th. Can he better that?
Now we got everyone coming out on the slick tyres as it's completely dry, sunny again. And now this is going to be really good. Here we go. Adam or Punch in the heat. Here we go. Going through Rouge. Very nice shot going through Rouge. But here we go. Adam is on his lap. He's looking quite good for Adam as he's coming through the final chicane.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing.
It's looking very nice. And he's going to cross the line. A 143.6 is the first lap.
Good,
Q3.
Do they get faster and faster as the time goes on?
The track evolution grows even better and better. Jelly goes on 143.2. Mike on 144.
Everyone's.
And Chris on 142.4 is as I don't think he's going to complete the lap. You never know. He's going to come around the final corner. He is. Is Roscoe. It's a valid lap as well. It's going to be a one.
Surge. Well, there's only one way to find out. It's going to be soon. He needs to get this.
Oh!
He will obviously have another lap. if he wants it.
Tail happy
Serge
through.
is coming up to the line. What's Serge gonna be?
It's a 1:43.4. Puts in P5
within
a second.
fair, look, he'll take it. I think he'll take it, and he's just stopped. So
He stopped his track.
I don't know how happy Serge will be with that. He's a good. I think he's a better racer than qualifier personally. From seeing experience.
Meanwhile, we've got Chris, provisional pulse. Lee is only 2 tenths off. He's just putting a lap, and he will be P6, but
you know
we've
what?
also got green fingers. And so Renault Jelly. Renault of Jelly is right behind the Ferrari, and that was very close.
I think Adam will be quite tough with that too.
He's managing it well, though. Very, very nice final chicane. It's absolutely brilliant.
He's going down the straight. Second.
He's improved by a bit, but it's not going to do. Chris, meanwhile, let's see what lap he's got. He's going to finish the lap, and Chris is going to get a 1:42.1 to finish off. He is a full 5 tenths ahead, and that is the qualifying session there. But you've also got Ston, who's actually got a really, really good sector time, and I think he might be able to get P3, and he does.
So, your final, the Scotsman Chris Alien, well I call him Chris Allen, _Alien1, takes pole position. Shushly, the Englishman, who I will be backing because I'm an Englishman, patriot, Brexit means Brexit, is in second, Ston in third, the Turkish man, Jelly in fourth, Mike in fifth, Serge in sixth. Let's see how he feels about that. Not too good, I would imagine. Adam, my good friend, punch you in the heat. Seventh, Green Fingers, another Englishman in 08. Roscoe, the Honduras flag, in ninth. He'll be happy with that, I think, because, you know, Roscoe has bad days at the office. But today was good. Jeffrey in 10th. There's probably a bit, I think there's going to be a lot of crashing. Like Rouge, I'll be quite frankly honest. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Belgium Grand Prix. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and embrace. Because we're here in Spa, Belgium. I can't see any lights up on my screen. Now I can. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay!
And it's lights out. And away we go. The first corner, Chris works away with an absolute corker of a start. But he's under threat from Ston. He's gone in quite deep there. You got Jelly persisting up his backside, so we're going up into Eau Rouge. Over to the commentator.
It's quite a good start from Ston as well. He managed to make up. He managed to make up a position on Slee, and look at Chris and Jelly both on the back of him, and he's just been touched. Being touched up the back, and he's gone off a bit wide. And who's been touched by it? Looks like it might be the co-commentator I was just muted. Okay, here we go, going down into Puon. And he's kept lead as Ston. Chris is only 2 tenths behind him.
And Ston's under attack by Chris. Oh, beautiful overtake.
Oh,
Chris, he's got it. Has he got it?
Come on, Ston, he's gonna keep it. Wow. And Chris is going up the inside. Round the outside, no, he's not. But Chris is looking for every single gap he could find. And going through into the sharp right-hander there. Chris found an opportunity. Is Chris going to get it? Oh god, he's got the red bull sleeve behind him. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
this is crazy. And look at Sergi! Sergi is going to go for it. No! And Steve's gone off wide. Sergi's gone off wide. Chris is lost position.
You know what? I said it from the start. Serge is the dark devil in this. Serge is the dark devil in this. I tell you, the sneaky bastard. He comes out of nowhere and he surprises Uranus, and look at him go.
This has allowed Ston to pull away to a 1.8 second gap.
Who's that in the white?
And Chris has managed to get past Sergi. Going through Bonchimon, this side by side, going through Bonchimon. This is brilliant. And it looks like Chris is going to get him down the inside. Is Chris going to get him down the inside, going to the rest of chicane? And there goes Sergi, he keeps the position. And Mike has got a fronting damage from Chris. It's gone to the back. Ston's got fastest lap with 2 second gap.
Ston's got the fastest lap of 1:48. Chris, what? Chris,
and Banksy lining up a moving Grandy boy.
Right. Oh my god, Mike's now got DR. Has he got DR? They've all got DRS on each other. They're just flinging off.
Now have you seen Banksy? Banksy's got him down the inside. Banksy's got Grandy boy. He's up to P7.
Jesus. Mitch JD.
And Chris has just put a fastest lap of the race. Chris is now coming back. He is now It looks like nearly under a second from Slee. This is going to be a really close battle.
Just do a quick run through the balls. So Tom, surprisingly, from nowhere, is first. Shushley second, Chris in third, Sergio in fourth, Jelly in fifth, Bouncy in sixth, Mike in seventh, Grant Boy in eighth, Ginny in ninth, Jeffrey in 10th, Conti Boy in 11th, Darren, Big Daz, Sexy Daz, 25th, Jonesy Darren.
Here comes Chris, he's getting on the back of Slee. What a lunge from Chris! Very daring, but he gets through. A very brave move from Chris.
Did Shushly just like back off altogether then? I was a bit confused there. I'll tell you what, top 3 is very close.
Yeah, Slee is keeping really close as well. Ston's lead, he's kept it for 5 laps.
In the Monaco race? Was that Chris as well? And then he went, oh Jesus, Chris, and he went to the yellow biller there.
Ston's kept this lead for 5 laps, and now it's coming down and down. And is Chris going to perform another move like he did on Slee? I don't think he can from this far back though. He's going to get close though. Stop, but here comes Chris. Is he going to get close enough to make the pass? I don't think he can. Not this time. Around down the Camel Straight. Slee's far back. Going through sector 2, but here comes Chris. Is he going to get close enough? He's not going to make the move. He's really close. And here goes Ston into the pits. Ston is into the pits quite early. Lap 5.
Takes the lead.
What's he going to do? It looks like it might be a 2-stopper for Ston. But they're coming up with medium tyres. Can he make those go to the end? We do not know. The strategies are quite mixed.
To be fair, Ston tactically, that's probably the better idea because Chris was gaining and he would have
like Messi, he had front wing damage.
Quite a logical move from Ston to go into the pits then.
Be aware, lap 1 might have front wing damage.
3-second time penalty for Serge. Another 3-second time penalty for Serge. That's 6 seconds now.
No, Ston is now about to pick off his first victim on these new tyres, and he's going for a late lunge up the inside. Brilliant move from Ston. There's a slight bit of contact, but no damage is done, and Ston is up to P7 on his new set of medium tyres. And is he? No, Chris is into the pits though.
I'm just with you, he's in the pits. Chad is on a 3-second tyre. So Shushley reads right, this is going to be interesting. Has Ston done enough to beat off Chris? So you go on board with Ston, I'll keep on board with Chris.
And Ston is going down the pit straight now. Chris might be coming out of the pit lane. Ston coming through the source. And I think Chris has got him. Chris...
No, Chris has got him.
No, it's Chris's came out behind him.
Yeah.
That's actually very surprising.
Ston.
But Ston was on the new medium tyres.
It's similar position to be fair, but... And obviously Chris now will be more pressure. Chris goes in late.
God, this is a big race. Chris is looking for a gap. And Chris is going a bit wide going out the final corner.
Do you think Chris is panicking now? Because he needs to get past. I do think he's faster than Ston. Oh, he's hit the wing. Is the wing damaged? Don't think so. Oh, this is going to be tight. Going
Who's wing? Chris or Ston? What's happened? Ston is going to have an equal advantage. Ston's gone! Ston has got a bit of slide. Go through overroots, and he has lost position to Chris. But he's got DRS.
Chris gets 3-second time penalty. DRS. Oh my god. And he's...
Oh
Jesus,
god, Ston, that shouldn't have happened, my friend. Ston should be feeling really confident in a net third place.
This is tight. He's right behind the Renault. And this will do well for Ston. Oh, he's got it! Has Ston got him?
Oh.
Yes, Chris!
This is really close. He's going to have the outside line. Going through here. And Chris has gone wide. And Ston's going to try and get the outside line. And Chris is going to keep the inside. It's going to be really close. And Ston's going to make the move.
Oh my god, Chris!
He took advantage of back markers. He took advantage of slower cars on older tyres. And Ston's gone. Ston's crashed. Out of sector 3. And that's actually...
Oh my god! And Chris will now go on to win. Oh my god, that was painful to watch. I don't even know who to blame. I don't even know who to blame.
I can't believe that Ston is actually crashed out of this Grand Prix, and I feel absolutely commiserations for him.
And Chris is probably laughing now to victory. He gets past these back markers. He's
And Chris has.
Well,
He's already got past
they are racing
Ranty Boy. But Ston, he must feel absolutely gutted. Stop. Meanwhile, Chris, going through here, this is going to be really close.
He will have the grip. Yeah, he's got the grip over Banks, can he?
Grip is essential on this track, and Chris has just proven that against Banksy's Renault. Really weird.
Is Shushly going to go in?
And he is coming into the pits. He should be coming into the super softs.
He's lost about 2.5 seconds.
And it is Stevie Recon in my stream, the Season 2 winner. Stevie Recon in my stream. But he is onto the super softs. I told you that he will make this cool, and it looks like he might just come out close to Chris. I'd say 3 seconds. It's not going to be too far. And I told, it's only about a second. I told you, didn't I? So it was 18 seconds.
Now, logically, he's gone super soft, and he's thinking, right, I'll work better.
3 second penalty. He's crashed out of 6th place. Has Mike? It's through sector 1, and I think it's through Eau Rouge as well. And Chris is on the highest Erzmo. Banksy sets a fast up on 146.4, and here comes Slee. He's making the move with the DRS on the outside. Chris has got the inside line, and Slee on the outside. Chris has kept the inside line.
Chris is
and
strong, and
Slee has kept out the challenge now.
Lewis Hamilton. Chris
It's going to wait until the next lap.
Doesn't edge, doesn't budge. He's a cracking driver. Chris Alien. Chris underscore Allen 1. Chris underscore Alien 1. But Shushly is not backing away. I've noticed that.
Recon saying
Chris under attack here. He looked like he...
Look at that! Slee holding it around the outside, and I think he's done it. I think he has done it.
Quite slow then.
Chris and Slee's done it, and he's got past Chris, and Chris has nothing else to bring at him.
You know what? I think
but he can go back through Bunchman. And here comes Chris. He's going to try and make the move back down into the bus stop. Chicane's going to go around the outside. No. She's going to keep the racing line, but Chris has got a better exit. But Slee on the fresh rubber is going to keep that distance away from Chris.
But obviously Chris is good at keeping with 0.285. It's going to have DRS. It's going to have Chris.
Mitch, I think, let him through. Chris could try and get back past. This is going to be exchanging positions here. Chris has got it, and Slee is just going to wait for his opportunity to get back. He has fresh rubber too much. I would rather do league racing on a Friday night than clubbing, to be honest. Oh, and Slee! Slee spun! And
I knew this would happen! Whenever Chris is leading, the second place gets under pressure and cocks it. Oh no.
It's happened twice. It's happened to Ston.
Honestly, I can't believe this.
And in the middle of sector 2, it's happened to Slee. And Slee
has ended up in the wall.
Oh my god.
There's only been one winner, who's reigned as supreme. Coming over the finishing line, the winner of the Belgium Spa Grand Prix, it's Chris underscore Alien 1.
Well, it's not surprising. But Jay, only 5 seconds behind Chris over the line, and Serge at 10 seconds off, but he finishes in P3. The Serge in P3. Well,
I wish we could interview Shushly and Ston. I don't think they're probably long gone, but... Who finished? Shushly 12, Jeffrey 13, Mike 14, 15, S Tom 2, 10, 16, Chinny, 17, Roscoe, 18, Greenfinger, 19, Adam. Punch you in the head, you should keep your old name. mate, because it didn't do very well for you. And look at those penalties. Jesus, mate.
Nearly every single driver got a penalty.
Yeah.
The only finisher to not get a penalty was Mitch. So well done to him. Goodbye.